How about that airline food? Cheap, unoriginal opening line to get the audience to relate to me and soften them up for the rest of the act. Check. Yeah, honestly, I really don't even think I'm that funny. Well then, Andrew, why are you doing a stand-up act if you don't think you're funny? Simple answer. I tried doing this comedy thing for last year's talent show. Keyword there is tried. I lost. Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, give up and conform because you suck. Nothing's holding me back, though. Don't let my false sense of security keep your hopes up. Keep that down as low as you can, actually, please, because it'll make me seem funnier. Honestly, I want to make this comedy thing a career, but I think I'm gonna fail. I really do. Why? Because people think I'm hilarious. I mean, you know, really successful people actually, they have these really mopey success sob stories that, you know, people have huge doubts in them. So it's like, you are never going to amount to anything doing that particular thing, and then they make insane amounts of money doing that particular thing. So, you know, negative, doubtful words go a long way. There are magic in those words. So next time you see somebody trying to pursue their dreams, go up to them and say, hey, I don't like what you're doing. You're never going to make it doing that. You'll see their name in the headlines everywhere, I promise. Well, oh, Andrew, don't feel so down, though. I mean, you don't know for sure if you're going to fail. Just look at the glass as half full, not half empty. There's one problem with that, though. Two problems, actually. Problem number one. I don't like to look at the glass as half full or half empty. I like to think of it as, hey, are you going to drink the rest of that? Problem number two. Yeah, that's right. I may not think I'm funny, but I know for sure that I can count. Anyways, I know I'm going to fail. I'm going to be on the side of the street one day. I'm going to be on the side of the street with a dirty jacket and the same curly hair. Catch it as it's dirtier. Yeah, it'll be so dirty it'll end up making Oscar the Grouch blush. Those vomit green cheeks will turn into a rosy red Elmo thing. I'm sorry, Mr. Jim Henson. I thought you wanted two cute little red puppets with a really creepy toy line. We call it Tickle Me Elmo. Yeah, let that sink in. It's actually a really creepy toy. But for real though, I'm going to end up on the side of the street, dirty, sad, lonely. I'm going to hold a tattered cardboard sign and in poorly drawn letters it says, "We'll make lame puns for $$." It's really sad, actually. I would have already been to the no pun intentiary twice. See, I'm headed there already. It's a disaster. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry for not being funny. Gotta run with it though, right? I'm gonna end up coughing, being at a loss for words like this. It'll look a lot like Alien. Close your kids' eyes, please, before it gets graphic. But, yeah, it's kind of boring coming up with lame and terrible jokes, and I spend most of my time watching Netflix. I'm running out of things to watch. It's getting really boring. Speaking of boring, does anybody know where I can go watch paint dry? I hear Drip is breaking up with Drip number 2, and I really need to catch up. Yeah, that's what happens when there's nothing to watch. You're willing to watch anything to fill the void. Like, I would trade places with one of you to watch myself do stand-up. That's how bad it is. It's insane. I don't know, my mind works in opposite directions. You tell me I'm hilarious, I'm like, oh, thanks. It's not like I wanted to become a ginormous sellout jerk with a huge sitcom deal. Whatever. It's just how my mind works. Like, take this other example. Just imagine me trying to approach a pretty lady. How would that happen, right? Scenario A. It goes a little something like this. Hello, pretty lady. Would you like to go on a date with me? No? I will marry you. We will spend the rest of our life together, and we will make beautiful children. Scenario B is a little bit different. It goes like this. Hello, pretty lady. Would you like to go on a date with me? Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, but I don't think it'll work out between the two of us. Well, I'm going to make you sitting through this a little less sufferable and let the rest of the acts do their thing. They're terrific. You guys have been terrific. Thank you for laughing.